Hello, my beautiful, mystical, magical Scorpios. Welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, this is Sybil Tarot. If you're new here, welcome. I'm happy you found me. We are going to get into your August reading today. So let's see what's coming up for you guys this month. Just so you know, I'm going to get all the cards out first before I start getting into the energy. And I'm going to only be reading from this deck in this spread in the upright. When I go through and clarify, I will take the cards as they come. I just do that because I read intuitively, so I pick up whether the energy is coming normally or in the negative aspect of the card, and I just really enjoy these images and looking at them in the upright. So that's just, you know, my own little personal preference there. So yeah, okay. Some intense energy coming out for you guys so far. I'm not surprised. This is a Scorpio reading after all. What else would there be? Okay, now the cards seem to not want, to come out. Ooh. Okay, Scorpio, what is going on? One more card, please. Thank you. Okay, wow. Here we go. Scorpio, what is going on? All right. This is your card for your current energy at the moment. We have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is an energy of waiting, okay? Waiting for, in the traditional tarot, a Rider-Waite tarot, it's the ships to come in. In this, she is waiting to set her ship to sail. As you can see, she's high up above the city, above the town, whatever it is, on the mountain, looking out into the open sea, holding the ship in her hand. And she's well anchored to the shore. You can see her three braids. We don't see them being tied, but you can see that there's something about being grounded while you're waiting for something. Okay, so this is an energy of you waiting to take action on something, or waiting for something to come towards you. I'm picking up more that this is coming from you. It's you waiting to take some sort of action or hesitating to take some action. Let's get a card to clarify this energy. For my beautiful Scorpios, can you please give us some more information about this Three of Wands? What is this Three of Wands for my beautiful Scorpio? Okay, wow. I am not going to lie, Scorpio. The cards that have come out and that are not so great. All right. But in these dark times, whenever we go through phases of this, it's our chance to expand. So always keep in mind that even if it is a hard time, or, we'll see how this goes, it's always for our greatest good, right? Okay. So to clarify, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles to clarify the Three of Wands. This is your current energy. So I feel the sense of you, as I said before, this is coming from you juggling, trying to figure out when is the best time to make your move. And there's a sense of worry also coming from you that you're hesitating because you don't want to make the wrong option and get left out in the cold and have a sense of loss, Five of Pentacles. So this is, as I said, coming from you. There's something that you're avoiding doing or hesitating on doing because of a sense of fear of loss, a fear of abandonment is what I'm hearing. Some sort of fear of abandonment, Scorpio. Okay, you're the second reading I'm doing today. I just did Leo's reading, and it was pretty intense too. What was that? Oh, the Fool. I'm not clear. I'm putting this back in right now, but it's just funny that it just flew out. And I'm talking about you hesitating on taking some sort of action, and this comes out. Anyways, if it wants to come out again, it will. We'll leave that card there for now. And move on to the next position. We have the Tower coming up in the past energy. So there is some sort of, again, sense of loss of your foundations. Some sort of big event might have happened in your past that really like rocked your world, you know? In this image, you can see this, the tower's already exploded and crumbling. And this woman here, she's holding on to it like in a desperate attempt to not allow it all to come crashing down. But it's too late. You know, like whatever this is, whatever it is that you've been avoiding, whatever decision you've been hesitating on making, or whether that's a decision or a conversation or some sort of action that needs to be taken, what you don't understand is what I think that whoever this message is resonating for, what you don't understand is that, you know, the tower's already fallen. The tower is also a major arcana card. This is faded energy. This is something that could not be avoided. Okay, so as much as you try to grip on and keep that tower together, it's a lost cause. It's a lost cause. This is always meant to happen in your journey in order to push you further along in your path. Okay, so let's get a card here to see if Spirit wants to give us any more messages about this tower for you guys in the past energy. Okay, well, there you go. So for some of you, again, the foundations, I'm really drawn, you know, these are both homes here. So this could have to do with some sort of family matters or relationship, committed relationship, you know, possibly even twin flame. The Four of Wands can be a representation of the twin flame. As you can see, the 1111. It's also a card of marriage, of celebration, coming together too, of, you know, of two people or two ideas or two energies and celebrating that. In the reverse, it's showing us that, you know, this is what's come crumbling down. Something that you thought was stable, or some sort of relationship, or something to do with a house. Family house. I don't know why that keeps sticking out to me. I mean, and again, maybe your fears of taking this action is that you're going to lose your foundations, your home, that the place where you feel comfortable, you know, but what you don't understand is that it's already lost. It might still physically be there. That's what I'm picking up on right now. So let's say, I'm just going to give one example because this is a collective general reading. So there's going to be many different storylines and timelines out there. Obviously, not all Scorpios are going through the exact same thing at this moment. But for those who this message is for, you know, you might be physically in like the 3D. Let's say the example is that you are in some sort of relationship, a marriage, okay, a committed relationship. You share a home together, and you're still in this situation. You're still in this home. You're still in this marriage, and you're trying desperately to hold on to it as it's coming crumbling down, thinking that maybe you can save it. The truth is that it's already gone. All right, it's already beyond repair. This tower is coming down. Even if you hold it, it doesn't matter. You're just gonna be like holding this little mound or mountain. There's nothing left to hold on to. Oh my God, this message is so dark. What is going on today? I finally felt good enough to do some readings for you guys, and this energy so far today is really aggressive. And I'm the guides that are coming through are and for the Leo reading that I just did, and for you guys right now, are coming in very bluntly and harshly. I mean, if you've heard my readings before, you know I'm honest. I won't dance around the truth and around the cards and say things, try to paint it better than it actually is showing me. But today, for some reason, they're coming in really harsh. Okay, so I'm feeling like that means, like, you know, you gotta get this like together. This is something like they're trying to give you a slap in the face somehow. Okay, let's move on to the next card. We have the Future, and the Seven of Swords. So again, not to not too great of an energy here. The Seven of Swords is the card of deception. It is the card of running. So I'm feeling like for some of you, this is saying that in the near future, you're still going to be deceiving yourself by running away from the actual problem, okay? Yeah, I feel the sense of, again, you're trying to ignore what's right in front of you, Scorpio, that this tower's already fallen. It's time to move on, you know? And you're running away from the truth. You're running away from your truth, right? Like this card, I'm not really picking up so much energy from other people right now. I'm really, this spread, all these cards here is like all about you. I can feel that. It's like all about you. This is all internal. I mean, there might be external influences, of course, there always are, but your guides are really trying to get your attention right now to be focused within, to do the shadow work, to do whatever it is you need to do to become aware of your patterns, to become aware of, you know, where you are being dishonest with yourself. Okay, let's see. The Emperor. So yeah, I'm picking up a very, not just controlling, but restrictive energy. Like the Emperor, very set in his ways. He's in charge, you know, he's in control, obviously, as well. It can be in the positive, but I'm not going to talk about that. It doesn't matter because this is, I'm picking up on the negative energy coming from here. So I feel like for you guys that this means that you have to loosen the reins of control, okay? Like you have to stop, you're again holding on to that tower so tightly. Loosen the grip. Let it fall. Let the truth come to light. Let the situation go. You got to let something go. That is the strongest message that I feel coming through right now. You gotta let something go because this is all in your head, Scorpio. Whatever it is that's holding you back, it's in your head. Like, so if this is a relationship, like a new, better relationship with yourself and with others is coming towards you. But first you gotta let this go. Same thing if it's a job or even if it's some sort of negative pattern within yourself. There's some sense of needing to let go and to stop trying to hold on to the past so tightly. You know, the future is before you and we're living in the present. The past doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. There's nothing to hold on to. Oh my God, I have goosebumps. Oh man, I hope these next clarifying cards get a little bit better because what the fuck. All right. Coming up in your blockage position, Scorpio, next card, we have the Eight of Swords. Again, a card about you being in your head, another card of restriction. In this card, you can see that this person is sitting in this cage. They're looking down and like kind of sitting in a hopeless, desperate position or depressed position, you know. They don't realize that the cage is open. They can just stand up and get out. And not only can they stand up and get out, they can stand up and fly, to soar to new heights and go anywhere they want to go. They have the wings to take them. That means that you already have all the resources within you to do this, to move forward, to follow your soul's path, to raise your frequency, to get in alignment with your true calling. You have all the resources. There's nothing more that you need. Like, we don't have any pages here or something like, you know, or you don't need to learn anything. You don't need to gather to gain new knowledge or or more resources. You have it all already within you. It's just, you're stuck in your head. You need to change. And both of these cards too, I'm moving on to this one as well. Like all swords on this bottom deck, almost all swords. Like we've 4 out of the 6 cards are swords. All right. So this is a lot about mental thinking. You're up in your head about something. And these 2 cards are very strongly both calling you to change your perspective. It's all about a shift of perspective, a shift of mentality. You are the only thing right now that is holding you back from this new life, from your dreams, from the love of your life, from the happy family, from the twin flame, from the soulmate, from whatever it is, your career. It's all in your head, and it's up to you to just look up, to just focus on the positive. Maybe it would be, okay, whoa, those flew out. Maybe it would be beneficial for some of you guys, or for all of you. It's always, not maybe, it will definitely be beneficial for all of you, no matter what you're going through, even if you're in a fantastic phase of your life, to be doing a gratitude practice consistently, okay? To refocus your energy towards the positive. Very important for you guys coming up. Okay, let's move into these two cards that flew out to clarify the Eight of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Whew. Okay, so coming up as your blockage, you know, the Knight of Wands is usually like, he's a fast-moving, passionate, fiery knight energy. Eight of Cups is all about moving on, of moving away from something that is not satisfying to you. And you can see in this card, all the Eight Cups are upstanding. Like, technically, there shouldn't be any need to walk away from this, except that it's not satisfying for this person. So he's made the choice to, even though maybe the world is telling them that, you know, everything is great, look at what all of you got, anyone would love to have all of this. You know, sometimes we hear that from people in our surroundings, and it makes it harder for us to actually follow our heart's true calling, because we're so influenced by these other people's ideas of what is good for us and what we should be doing in our lives. And sometimes, even though things might appear on the surface great, if you don't feel great about it within, it's not great. So what this person does is he chooses to walk away from something that is not satisfying, and they walk straight into the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment, being able to choose whatever your heart desires and having that manifest. So what I'm feeling here for you guys is that, since this is coming up in the blockage, to clarify the Eight of Swords, you need to find the courage, that passion, to leave what's no longer serving you, you know, to walk away. You are being called, again, let go. All of these cards are talking about letting go. It's crazy. I mean, it's not a great reading, like, it's not happy cards, but I've never seen like such a clear reading before. Very clear energy on what you guys need to do. I mean, I don't even know why I need to have an advice card, because all of this is saying the same thing, but let's move forward to the advice, which is the Five of Swords. Again, I briefly touched on it before. It's that same energy of needing to change perspective. In the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, in this card, the person's looking at the three knocked over cups and mourning them, while what they don't realize is right behind them, there are two standing cups upright, full, and that's all they actually really need, right? And behind them, if they just turned around to see those cups, they would see that there's also a bridge leading to this like castle, and everything is perfectly fine. And it's just a matter of changing your perspective, of shifting your focus back on to you, back onto what makes you happy, your Nine of Cups. This Eight of Cups situation wasn't fulfilling for you, okay? It's time to let it go. It's time to, you know, take those lessons, take whatever heartaches came from it, and to use that to move forward into your new life. And, you know, like, kind of like I'm feeling like a reborn sense, like because this is very intense, drastic energy I'm picking up on. Like, I'm really feeling like once you do let go, you're stepping into a completely different life. I mean, if I remember correctly, in the last reading that I did for you guys, there was something about like jumping timelines, right? So for whoever this reading is for, I'm feeling like this is the like pinnacle moment coming up now in August where this is going to need to happen, or it's happening. Maybe, but like there's some sort of resistance coming from you. So whoever this message needs to read, your guides are calling you to let go of the resistance, of moving into that, stepping into that new timeline, that higher timeline where you're more aligned with your soul's true calling. Okay, let's see if we can get a card to clarify this Five of Swords for my lovely Scorpio collective. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, a bunch of cards flew out, but only one popped up and upright. So I'm going to take that. And we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It's just the same energy, same messages coming through. So, in your advice, stop waiting. There is no such thing as the perfect time, Scorpio. The perfect time happens whenever you do it. That's the perfect time. If you've been waiting, you know, sitting here waiting to see when you're going to set that ship off to sail, when you're going to have the conversation, when you're going to break up, when you're going to quit the job, when you're going to tell your mom or your dad or your brother, your sister, or your friend to fuck off, whatever it is that needs to be done that you've been waiting on doing, thinking that there's either some way you can salvage it or if there's a better time. No, there's not. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. There is no other time than the present. The past doesn't exist. The future is just a fantasy, okay? The time is now. Time is now. Time is now. The time is now. I don't know why I felt like I needed to repeat that a few times, but I did. Okay. Coming to our final card for the reading. In the outcome position, possible outcome, we have the Four of Swords. Another sword card, of course. So the Four of Swords is a card all of healing. Okay. Taking rest, meditating, recovering. And so again, this is, as I said, an intense reading. Whatever this situation is that's about to explode or just has exploded, it's not easy. It's not easy on you. It's not going to be easy if there's other people involved either. And you are going to, and it would be beneficial for you to take time to relax, to rest, to recuperate, to take stock and kind of learn from the situation, learn from the past mistakes so that you don't take that energy moving forward. Okay, so if we're talking, let's say, about a relationship here that didn't work out, before you jump into a new relationship with somebody else, take some time for yourself to really reflect and to actually let go of that energy from the past before you call something new in, okay? Because if you call something new in and you start something new and you're still in this energy or holding on to any of this energy, it's going to negatively affect the new situation in your life, right? So maybe also, for some of you, you could even be called to take a vacation. I mean, I'm really being called, like maybe a lot of you really need to take a vacation right now. It's a good time. It's summertime, right? Still got another month or so left of summer. So if you can, that would be good too. Maybe some of you guys need to go on a camping trip. I don't know why that is coming to my head, a camping trip. Okay. That's what your guides are saying. Go camping. I mean, I've never been camping in my life, so I don't know, but I guess you're supposed to go camping. And rest and meditate. Meditate. If you don't have a meditation practice, start one. Even if it's just 5 minutes a day. Like, it is going to be one of the most beneficial things you will ever do for yourself. Oh, that is a lot of cards. Way, way, way too many. Sorry. I don't have time to interpret all of that right now for you guys. Can you please give us a card to clarify this Four of Swords for my beautiful Scorpios? Queen of another sword. Well, look at that. I mean, this reading is all about communication, all about intellect, head space. Again, I'm feeling a lot of this is all in your head. You've been overthinking. You've been keeping this all within for too long. And the good thing about this coming up, I mean, the Queen of Swords, she's honest. She can be cutthroat because she takes no bullshit, but she is a honorable, moral person, you know, honest. So I am feeling that, you know, whatever it is that you've been trying to hide, whether from yourself or from other people, is coming to the light. You're going to be honest about it, okay? To yourself first and foremost, and then to whoever else needs to hear the truth or to be informed of your decision or whatever it is. And that is going to help lead you to healing, okay? It's going to be a very healing energy for you to speak the truth, to finally, you know, release that burden of holding back, of not listening to your heart's true calling. So, I'm going to leave it there for today. Oh my God. If you did watch up until now, I am super grateful that you pushed through this harsh message with me. If you did, I'm sure that, you know, it was meant for you. If it did resonate, I would greatly appreciate it if you could hit the like button or leave a comment in the comment section. It really helps my channel grow. And if you feel like you resonate with me as a reader, please do feel free to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any new readings I'll be doing. And yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank you, Scorpio. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.